Alright guys, so we've just been hit by the version 3.1 update, Dreams of Gemina, and I am here to log yet another update summary just for reference. And we'll get right to it. So the first item on the list, as everyone knows, we are getting 2 new battlesuits, the Olenyeva twins, Molotov Cherry and Blueberry Blitz, Rozaliya and Lilia. So I think it's pronounced Rozaliya, but I'll just go with Rozaliya. Just like how it's Olenyeva instead of, I don't know, I would have went for Olenyeva, I guess, or something like that.
Olenyeva. Olenyeva.
Anyway, their names aside, the other interesting thing about them is that for this time, I'm actually more interested in getting the A-rank Valkyrie, which is Lilia, instead of the S-rank Valkyrie, because Lilia has really shown a lot of potential. Like, from all the gameplay that we've seen, she is the first Valkyrie ever to have a counter-attack, which is entering a counter stance and then attacking with a really heavy attack instead of, like, dodging and countering. So that's something I'm really interested in, that is right up my alley. The other thing is that she can one-shot a few bosses in the Memorial Arena, and I'm really excited to be using that. For that, I think we need her to be at double S rank. I think I could get her to that tomorrow, but that's one thing we'll cover later. Both Lilia and Rozaliya's fragments are pretty easily available, so try not to miss out on that. More on that later. Let's move on to the second item on the list. New Chronicle chapters, Dreams of Gemina. So, yeah, if you check on the Chronicles menu, you will see the currently open Dreams of Gemina, and we can get up to 22 Lilia fragments from that, so try not to miss out on that as well. Number 3, we are at new spring event Honkai Kingdoms. This is a really long event, so we'll cover it as it unfolds, but the thing to note about this is that there will be an event shop linked to this event, and from that there are 2 Phoenix outfits. They're basically the same outfit in different colors, but don't miss out on that. There will be a 4-star Rita Stigma, not too sure what it does at the moment, Trinity Crystal Shard, and Lilia Fragments. And also, if you're in the top 20% for contribution during this event, you'll get a permanent frame, which is the Ruin Conqueror's ribbon, so don't miss out on that as well. Also, this would probably be the only time we could get it, so if you like ribbons, then you'll have to contribute a bit more than, I don't know, the average player. Oh yeah, and its opening hours are 10 AM to 11:59 PM GMT plus 8, so try to play within those hours, otherwise, you know, probably gonna miss out on the ribbon. Actually, that's like the other faction wars that we've had so far, so yeah, pretty much the same thing. Point number 4, there are a few additions to the arsenal: Sleeping Beauty, which is Rozaliya's greatsword, Swan Lake, which is Lilia's greatsword. Then we have Nobel, which is Rozaliya's signature stigmata, coming in with Sleeping Beauty tomorrow with the Focus expansion, and I think Focus supply as well. And then we have Mend Leave, which is the new F2P stigma. Its 2-set skill is actually pretty intriguing. It has a 1-second cooldown passive, which gives you an additional 100% of your attack with your combo or charge attack. So yeah, maybe it's gonna be used for some burst strategy, but it will take you 375 SS Imaginons to get the whole thing, so I might want to sit back and see how it works first. Also, last but not least on this list, item number 5, Honkai Pack 3 is now available in Indonesian, so if you're from Indonesia, congratulations, you now have it in your native language. And if you're a player from Global, then this answers one of the questions I get a lot, because people are asking like, how come you're in an English server but we're in different servers? Well, this is the Southeast Asian server, and all the languages are written here: English, Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese, and now we have Indonesian. You know, actually I think it should be Mandarin instead of Chinese. I think Mandarin is the language itself, but well, what do I know? Anyway, we move on to the 7-day login, which would give us all these cool stuff and a 3-star stigma. I don't think anyone would be missing out on this, so yeah, pretty easy. New Chronicles. So I already mentioned this one, but over here it states that it will end on the 6th of June, 4 AM GMT plus 8. I don't know. Maybe it's just like it'll close, but it might open again, but just try not to miss out on it, okay? Because if it closes permanently, then that's on you. Next, we have Super Zvezda. Basically, it means superstar, if I'm not wrong. I've seen this word before, and I think that's what it means, but I'm not too sure. So, if you're Russian and you're watching this, like, you could provide me with the proper pronunciation in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Okay, last tab before we move to the announcements is the focus supply for Sleeping Beauty and Nobel, so they will be out on May 24th to May 31st. But as usual, it should also be in the expansion focus, so the one thing to note for me is that there is no Gustav Klimt in this one, so I won't be going anywhere beyond the focused items, and I really hope I get them early because I want to get higher ranks for Rozaliya and Lilia. Okay, so next we move on to the version 3.1 changes in the announcements. So the first thing is that the low star equipment fragments and some game systems have been changed. For the low star equipment fragments, I just went into the inventory and they like wiped out most of that. They changed it for some items which seem to be more useful, so I'm okay with that. Not too sure like the exact exchange between that, but it's okay for me. And original half star weekday. What is a half star? Is it 1 and 2 stars? Why don't they use like a hyphen, a dash? 1/2 is like half star. Okay, but enough of that. Yeah, so most of the 1 and 2 star, all of the 1 and 2 star materials have been changed, so we only have 4 star materials now. That's something to note. Now we also have, no, I'm gonna skip through all that. Academy closed. What was the academy again? Was it that one where we could like clear all the stages and then go back and claim the EXP anytime we want it? And then people wait for like all the EXP chips to be like stacked up and then they claim it, and instead of giving you like, I don't know, 40 EXP, it give you like 97 EXP or something. That was really funny. I wonder why they closed that. Next, we have the affix identification simplified. That sounds interesting. I haven't done any affixes in a while, so yeah, that will be good for me. SP cost of skill level up lowered. I wonder if we'll be getting any kind of compensation. Not that I'm the kind of player who's like trying to squeeze any kind of compensation out. I do understand that games go through major changes. It's just that in most games, if they do something like that, I don't know, I think there'll be some kind of refund. But it doesn't matter. So next, there are a bunch of bundles that we can buy. I think I've bought like most of them. But in the basic category, the one thing to note is that there is this Phoenix Fragment bundle. I've been told by someone in Maramada, or at least in Maramada chat, that this is supposed to be a multi-bundle thing, which it shouldn't be limited to one because all the other servers like had a few purchases. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's a bug or anything like that, so we'll see how it goes. Nothing on outfit for now, too bad for me, and then we go to our normal shop, and blood embrace parts have been refreshed, so you could buy more of them if you have enough astrite. You could also do the same for the Jingwei Wing Elf, which is cool, although mine's already at 4 star effortlessly, so that was cool. And at the War Treasury, we can now get 9 Molotov Cherry fragments per week. So try to save all your willpower fragments for her instead of like the others because it's 9 right now, but once we go into 3.2, it will become 6 per week. Molotov Cherry fragments will also be available in the Witch's Corridor. There will be 5 per week, so don't miss out on that unless you don't have any SSS rank Valkyries, then I'm really sorry. Anyway, if you have pure Witch Orbs, which I do not, you will also have access to Night Moonbeam, Black Nucleus, and 6 Serenade fragments. And last of all, in the Path of Apotheosis, we can now get Lilia's Blueberry Blitz's fragments, but I already completed it before the update, so I'm not too sure. There has been an announcement stating that there will be compensation, so we'll stay tuned for that. Okay, so there are a bunch of other updates that you can still check on your own time. There are too many to go through, so I'll just look at the most important one. There is a new effect of skill for thermal activation, which boosts your critical damage from 10 to 30% on Black Nucleus. That is a double S skill. It doesn't really affect me because I don't even have Black Nucleus. I skipped her banner yet again because it's so close to the twins' banner. And I've been skipping her banner like all the time. I don't think I'm ever gonna get Black Nucleus, but we'll see about that. So yeah, that's version 3.1 in the Southeast Asian server. So I'm not too sure how hyped up you guys are for the Olenyeva twins, but I'm pretty much hyped up for Lilia. I think everyone right now is focusing on 3.2 where we will be getting Zili, so that's someone to look out for. As usual, I'm always looking out for Durandal and Cecilia. I really hope they will be introduced sometime soon. Otherwise, I'll just continue waiting. So I hope this video might have been useful, otherwise it's just for record purposes. Thank you for watching, guys. This has been MG, and I will see you guys soon.